Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5 a.m. club. It's Friday morning, the morning after, and the Opera House over there is relaxing, taking a break after spending 4 hours yesterday from 8 p.m. to 12 midnight channeling and expressing the beautiful colours of the Greek flag. What a wonderful evening it was. It was mild. There were Greeks with their families everywhere down here taking photos and enjoying the moment. And Greeks all over the world united as one, in one heartbeat, in one breath, in one moment, to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Greek Independence Day. I was very fortunate last night to have gone to a concert at the town hall where the unbelievable George Ellis was conducting I think it was a 20-piece orchestra with 3 vocalists, which included a good family friend of ours, Leon Fitoyenis, and they performed the Hymn of Liberty. And it was a moving evening, and Professor Brasidas Karalis gave us a moving description of what this hymn is all about. And he talked about how many people voiced and said the words of this hymn as they were going to their death, and basically put it all into perspective for us, how the Greek national anthem, which consists of 158 stanzas, is such a fitting tribute to Greeks all over the world. And basically the night was just an absolute gem. I came down here with my wife Paula. We came down with public transport, and we caught up with many familiar faces at the concert, and also down here at Harbourside. I bumped into my auntie, my cousins, friends. There were so many familiar faces down here. But like everything, there could have been a lot more. There could have been a lot more people come down here and pay tribute to the flag and to this momentous day. But as we say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And I guess Greeks found different ways of expressing their Greekness yesterday and enjoying the moment. Anyway, let's go on a walk and talk. So thank you very much for joining me once again. I got home at 1 a.m. last night, so I'm functioning on 3 hours sleep, but I'm functioning well. And what I want to do this morning is take you through a book summary that I did on the bus on the way in. So the bus trip takes half an hour normally. So what I normally do is I pick up a book summary, read it, take down some notes, and look forward to sharing some of the learnings, some of the wisdoms with my friends and family for my benefit. I've got to tell you, because I do benefit from this activity, but also with the hope of benefiting others as well, so that we can go on a walk and talk, we can share some notes, we can share some ideas to help us get through the day, get through the morning, and enjoy this process of living a free life here in Australia. So the book that I'm going to talk about today is entitled Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig. And he kicks off the book with a beautiful sort of quote, an awakening, where he says to us that the world is increasingly designed to depress us. Interesting point. Because happiness isn't very good for the economy. If we are happy, just think about this, if we are happy with what we have, then why would we need more? Why would you need to spend money on brands, on car badges, on postcodes, on travel, on fine dining, and all of these things? Because if you were truly happy, then you wouldn't need to indulge. You'd just keep your life as simple as possible. So the next point that he makes is a very interesting point and a powerful point for all of us, is that he said that everyone is suffering some sort of mental illness, but it's just at varying degrees. Some people have more, some people have less, but we all at some point in our lives are dealing with the challenges of mental illness. And it's important to understand it and to appreciate it. And the other key point to come out of this book is that there is no one-size-fits-all solution for the various problems that people have. So just an aside, down here at the moment at Circular Quay, adjacent to the Museum of Contemporary Art, there's a gin festival that is happening. So I welcome everybody to just get out of the house, come down here to Circular Quay, and you can come and sample different gins, and I think you can buy the different gins here as well. They've got a Hendrix cucumber bus, and they've got all of these other things happening here. So it's quite wonderful indeed, and very, very colourful. And a nice way to spend a Friday evening, and a nice way to get to and through the weekend is what I suggest everybody consider doing. So what's another point that comes out of this book? So the author then goes on to say, well, how do we deal? What's the best way of dealing with the issues surrounding mental health? And he says that one of the important things that we need to do is we need to spend more time. Everybody needs to spend more time getting out of their own head. And a way of doing this is by spending time reading. Reading, because by reading, what you're doing is it's helping you get away from your own challenges and problems, and it helps you get through depression, according to the author. Because it's hard, the author said, it's hard to explain to others and to express your feelings sometimes. But through reading, what happens is you get to experience other people's lives, other people's challenges, which you can learn to relate to connect with, and also to help you find yourself. Because if you're reading and you're experiencing somebody else's life and seeing that they too may be feeling the way you're feeling, or seeing the world the way you're seeing it, or seeing it differently, regardless, just the fact that you're exposed to those other experiences gives you an opportunity to help find yourself and to understand what you're going through a little bit better, and it can be comforting because it's very, very nurturing to know and to discover that you may not be alone with what you're feeling and how you're feeling. The second structured point to come out of this book is that even some of the greatest leaders in the world have experienced mental illness, which does has its benefits. So mental illness in a way, as the author shows and tells us, can have benefits. It's not all about disadvantages and problems. And the two examples that the author cites in terms of leaders, outstanding leaders who have had mental health issues, are Winston Churchill and Abraham Lincoln, who both struggled with the silent challenges of depression. But as he said, there are benefits. What are the benefits, you may ask, of mental illness? He says that some of the benefits include your ability to express empathy, to be in touch with your feelings, and to have a deeper perspective, and to have a greater emotional intelligence or ability to tap into how you feel or how somebody else may feel, which is interesting. So much so that Churchill's sensitivity about the Nazis enabled him to pick it up early and to be on guard and to address those feelings of uneasiness, and to know that something was awry, and to help him as well as the Allies come to terms with the fact that they were dealing with evil people, which needed to be brought into line, or at least held at arm's length and not fooled. So the last point in this book talks about recovery, but it's important to understand that with mental health, unlike other illnesses, recovery is possible, but there won't be a clear path, because the healing process is not linear. It's not a 1 + 1 = 2. It's not a step plus step equals level 1. It's a non-linear recovery process and healing process. And the reality is that there is no fast cure, and cure won't necessarily be complete, which is another point that the author talks about here. So it's important to understand that there will be intense lows that won't last, of course, but they are intense according to this author. And the author then encourages people to know and to learn that they need to eat well and sleep well, because it's paramount to get have a good diet and good sleeping habits, and to learn to relax and manage the intense racing of thoughts. Another interesting point that the author brings up here is that it's important also to limit social media. The author makes a point here of limiting social media, and once again to do as many things as you can to get you out of your head, such as travel, meditation, reading, hobbies, whatever you need to do to get out of your head and to be distracted is something that's going to help you. So it's all about being present in the moment, and to understand that many people face similar sort of challenges, and it is a silent and painful killer. So to reach out, I guess, and seek help and seek solace with professionals. Anyway, I think I'll leave it there for now on this really tough topic, but it's empowering just to have a wide range of learning, so that we cover different topics that impact different people at different times, and to use this as a springboard to assist others, ourselves, who may be going through the different ups and downs that invariably come from living as we all do. So let's finish off with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I am well, I feel absolutely great. To my friends and family, stay connected, stay relevant, stay reasonable, and most importantly, let's make the most of the opportunities that arise in our lives. We need to make sure that we take time to recreate, to connect, and to enjoy the many things that go on in our lives, and not to spend too much time worrying about our past or stressing about the future. So let's just go over here and just have a look at what this little area looks like over here. As you can see, there are many stalls, and it looks really cute, really fun. And I'll be coming down here after work, I think, today. And as I said, I encourage everybody to come on down here, check it out, and make the most of this wonderful city of Sydney. And it's awesome. Check it out. The Hendrix Cucumber Bar. And there are obviously stalls here from all different distilleries, and they may be offering taste testing. There'll be some music down here, and it looks like it's going to be a cracker of the day. So make a point of getting down here and enjoying this wonderful city of Sydney. So thank you once again for joining me, and I'll sign off. And we've just been through a book called Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig, and hopefully nobody will need to even think about those sorts of thoughts, because they've got such a purposeful life and a wonderful life. Take care, Yassas. If you like it from Jim's 5am Club, and take care for now, and happy Friday to everybody.